Unajua this guy is tall, huh? Hata hii chukuene. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Wakenya wenzangu, wenzetu, kesho ni siku yenye umuhimu mkubwa sana. Tukisherehekea awamu ya 62 tangu tujinyakulie uhuru. My brother Rigiji and who else was with us in when we were burying Hubbard Karidhi just the other day. A gentleman who was born on the 1st of June 1962, and he died a grandfather. So we have really literally come of age, and that's why we have to be very bold as Kenyans to say it as it is. This is our country. Constitution 2010 is the document that continues to hold us together, and begins by saying their preamble, we the people, sisi wananchi wa Kenya, the sovereignty of the republic, which we are all determined to uphold, is vested in the people of Kenya, each one of us. This is why boldly we must face the future together, and we have highlighted what has actually happened. Even though we say we demand, we are not going to be demanding. We are going to take action, because we know we are talking to people with wax in their ears. And so when we say we are going to prosecute the chair of IBC, private prosecution, along with Mr. Marjan, take it seriously. Take it very seriously. We stopped them when they're trying to auction JKIA, and we will stop them. We have also made it clear, either be outsiders interested in buying off Kenyan assets without proper public participation, without we, the people, we are sending out a strong warning to them that those things will be countermanded. We will not allow this country to be auctioned. So today, of course, we eagerly wait to see what the results of the recent election, the results of the recent examinations, curriculum-based education. We all know there's been confusion even in that sector. It's like a groping in the dark every step of the way. We know that as schools open, the plans are there to downplay or bring down capitation to schools. And yesterday, actually, gentlemen and ladies, I had a very serious discussion with a Kenyan who knew that the late George Saitoti, after we formed the 202 government, the NAC government, Saitoti was appointed the Minister for Education. I'd been myself Minister for Education for 3.5 years before, and it was Saitoti and a gentleman called Enus, I think it was, who eventually joined EACC and was bastardized or whatever, and Price Waterhouse worked out this issue of capitation, even as we introduced free primary education under Kibaki administration. This is what is now under threat, the whole lot of it. Our education is in shambles. Our university lecturers resume, if they are not paid as in agreement with whatever was recently agreed, they are ready to go back to the streets. Imagine our education sector is a mess. Our health sector is equally a mess. So we don't want to spend time talking about all those things. We know SHA has not been working. Nothing seems to be working under Ruto. Rutoism is not working at all. And we are not here to pretend all is well in the country. We are preparing as united opposition to take leadership. And of course, the good thing is 2026, just a few days from now, we'll be talking about elections next year.